Every book begins the same way. Not with a finished cover. Not with a printed copy sitting on a shelf. Not with the reader opening the first page. It begins with an idea. A single thought that grows into something much bigger. A character. A world. A story that only exists within the writer's imagination. But turning that idea into a real book is a journey filled with challenges. There are countless hours of writing, moments of uncertainty, pages that need to be rewritten, and decisions that shape the story forever. Today, I want to show you how I created TITANHYDE. How a simple idea became a fantasy world full of creatures, mysteries, and an adventure that I could finally share with others. Hey guys, my name is Julian Williams and welcome to my channel. TITANHYDE is a dark fantasy adventure about a mysterious adventure happening within this magical and mystical forest that I have cultivated. But before TITANHYDE became a book, it was only an idea, a vision of a world that I wanted to create. I have always been fascinated by fantasy stories because they allow us to experience things that do not exist within our daily lives. They allow us to explore impossible places, meet unforgettable creatures, and experience adventures beyond our own world. I wanted to create that same feeling for other people. I wanted to create a story that made readers feel like they were stepping into another reality. And that was the beginning of TITANHYDE. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, don't forget to turn on the bell. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments and I will respond. My social medias are underneath the video. The first step in creating TITANHYDE was imagining the world itself. Before writing the story, I had to think about what kind of world this would be. What creatures exist here? What dangers hide within it? What mysteries have yet to be discovered? Fantasy worlds are not created by simply adding monsters and magical creatures. They need structure. They need history. Everything needs a reason to exist. I wanted TITANHYDE's world to feel mysterious. A place where every location has a story, where every creature has a purpose, and where the reader feels like there is always something beyond what they can see. The goal was to create a world that feels larger than the story itself. A story that continues after the final page. After creating the world, the next step was creating the main character, TITANHYDE. The entire story revolves around this mysterious being. But one of the most important parts about creating a character is making sure they feel like more than just an appearance. A character needs personality. A character needs challenges. A character needs something that they are searching for. TITANHYDE is powerful. But power alone does not make a good character. It does not make a great character. What makes a character interesting is the journey they go through, the battles they face, the decisions they make, and the mysteries surrounding who they truly are. I wanted TITANHYDE to be someone who readers couldn't understand. Someone who creates questions and is controversial. Who is he? Where did he come from? What is his purpose? These mysteries are part of what makes his journey exciting. The next challenge is writing the actual story. Writing a book is a process of constantly improving. The first version is never perfect. Scenes change. Ideas evolve. Characters become more developed. Sometimes an idea that sounds good at first needs to be completely changed. Creating TITANHYDE required patience. There were moments where I had to go back and rewrite sections. Moments where I had to rethink part of the story. But that is all part of creating something meaningful. A finished book is not created in one moment. It is created through hundreds of small improvements. Every sentence, out of every page, comes every decision. All of it builds towards the final story. So, building the creatures and lore. One of my most favorite parts about creating TITANHYDE was developing the creatures and mythology of the world. Fantasy becomes memorable because of the things that make it unique. The creatures, the magic, the legends, the unknown. In TITANHYDE, I wanted creatures to feel like they belonged to the world. The Lycans are not just monsters. They are part of a larger mythology. They are based off of a werewolf. The Enchanted Forest is not just a location. There are places filled with danger and mystery. The magic is not just something that characters use. It is something that's connected to the history and secrets of the world. Every detail was created to make the universe feel deeper. Creating TITANHYDE was not only about writing. I also wanted the visuals to represent the feeling of the story. The artwork, the concept designs, the cover. All of these pieces help bring the imagination to reality. Before someone even reads the first page, the visuals are the first thing they experience. I wanted the design of TITANHYDE to communicate mystery, darkness, and adventure. I wanted someone reading the book to wonder, what world is this? What creatures exist here? What story is waiting inside? Making TITANHYDE has become a journey of becoming a self-published independent author. Writing the book is only a part. Sharing it with the world is another challenge. As an independent creator, I have to learn many different skills. Writing, design, marketing, building an audience, creating YouTube videos, and finding ways to connect with readers. Every person that reads TITANHYDE is supporting this world in the community. TITANHYDE started as nothing more than an idea, a story that existed only in my imagination. In countless hours of work, that idea became a real world that others can now experience. Creating this world has been a journey of learning, improving, and bringing my vision to life. And this is only the beginning. There are still more stories to tell, more worlds to create, and more adventures waiting to be discovered. Thank you for joining me on this journey and taking the time to learn about how TITANHYDE was written. I would love for you to check it out. You can find more information about the book below. And if you would like your free copy, reach out to me directly at julianwilliamsauthor@gmail.com. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment letting me know what part of TITANHYDE you are most interested in seeing next. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. You can also find my social medias down beneath the video, where I share artwork, updates, and more behind-the-scenes content. Your support means a lot. Remember that your support means a lot. It helps me continue creating stories and building this world. Thank you for being a part of the journey. My name is Julian Williams, and I'll see you in the next video.